Hey Galore Gang, it's your girl Amanda Galore, and today we are back with another video. Today we are doing a this to that. So if you want to see how I went from that to this, then just keep watching. Okay, so now we are priming our lids. We already went ahead and shaped our eyebrows. And I'm going to be using a blending brush just to blend that in. Then we're going to go over it with some translucent powder just to set that in place. Now we're going to just be going in with the regular bronzing color just to bronze the lid. And I'm going to be taking a dark brown color just to make a liner. I didn't want a harsh liner because it was daytime. So I wanted something soft, but I still wanted that liner look. Okay, and I'm just packing that on just to give it a more defined, denser look. And I'm going to be going in with my foundation. You guys know I love this foundation. This is the Too Faced foundation in the color Chai. And you guys know I do my 3 lines and then I tackle around my mouth area. And then we're going to be going in with our foundation brush. This is the Real Technique brush number 202. This is the Instapop face brush. I love this brush. Now we're going to be going in with our Black Radiance foundation stick, but we use it as our contour. I typically like to contour under my foundation, but I completely forgot, which is why I'm dabbing it on softly on top of my foundation because I just don't like it to be hella harsh. Now we're going to be going in with our Real Technique brush in the number 405. This is our Insta Cheek brush. I love this brush for my contour. It just makes the contour melt into the skin so beautifully. Y'all, this concealer, this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the matte finish. You guys, this concealer is everything. I'm using Deep Chestnut. I love this concealer. Like, when I say I love this concealer, I love this concealer. And it's matte, so you don't have to let it dry too long, but you sit, let it dry, and it just blends. Like, look how it's blending. Look how it's not moving all over the place. Like this, this concealer is just everything, you guys. Like this drugstore, they did something with this drugstore concealer, okay? Now I'm just going to be taking the end of my Morphe blender just to sharpen up my lines, just to make sure that they snatched and even. And I'm just blending it out with the sponge. Okay, and now I'm just using my Real Technique brush. This is the 200, and I'm just blending everything together. And I'm just going in with a dry beauty blender to pack on the powder, but I really don't like how it came out with the dry beauty blender, so definitely stick to your wet beauty blender. It was just a little too harsh with the dry beauty blender. But I do like how it came out. I just don't like the color payoff. So just keep that in mind. You know, it just made me look a little ashy, but we're going to fix that. And now we're just, you know, setting our nose, getting everything in position for our contour. And now we're going in with the Fit Me. This is the medium to deep. I'm not a huge fan of this color. It's just, I don't know. It's not a color I would like to use on the whole of my face, but it works. And I'm just setting the rest of my face with it. Then I'm going back in with the same Real Technique 200, and I'm just going to pat it in just so that setting powder can just soak into my skin. I'm just dusting off the excess powder that we have. I'm going to go in with our bronzer. This is a Morphe Trailblazer. You guys, I love, oh my gosh, I love this bronzer. Like this bronzer, I love this freaking bronzer. Like, I love this bronzer. I don't, like, just nothing else to say about it. I love this freaking bronzer. Like, what the fuck? And I don't have a good, like, finishing powder for my skin yet. So I just use the excess powder from my bronzer. And I just kind of set the rest of my face just to kind of color match a little bit. That way it's like, you know, it's a little blended. I need to find a finishing powder. I just can't freaking find one. And I'm going back in with the Fit Me 30. And I'm going to clean up my bronzer. I typically like to use the Laura Mercier in Deep. I just don't like that, I don't know, like that ashy look. I don't know. I just don't like it, but whatever. We're going to make it work. So I'm going to dust it away. You see how it leaves that, like, I hate that look, which is why I usually use the Laura Mercier. But we're going to go ahead and pat that in so we can try to soak in as much of the powder as possible. And then we're going to go back over it with our contour brush. We're not dipping it into any more of our bronzer color. We're just going to use the excess that's on it and try to kind of match our skin tone a little bit. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Complete Blending Brush. I'm just going to blend my whole face together. Okay, so we went ahead and added our lashes. Now we're going to be using the Fenty bronzer in the color Mocha Mami, and I'm actually going to be using that as a blush. It has a really red undertone, so it works really good for me as a blush. And I don't know why, but I like dragging it kind of in between my nose and my cheek and over my nose. I'm not sure why, but I don't know, it just makes it look cute. I don't know. And we're going to be using our MAC lip liner in the color Chestnut, and we're going to line our lips. And I believe we're going to be going in with the Morphe lipstick in the color Comet afterwards. Okay, so we're going in with the Morphe lipstick in the color Comet. Typically, I just pat it on, but I wanted a really, really, really pink lip today. So I am going to actually build up that lip color and add on a good amount. Okay, so now we're using our NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. This is a tube that's like almost empty. I like to do my beauty marks with one that's kind of like empty. That way my beauty marks aren't OD like big and harsh and all that crazy stuff. But yes, this is what I use. Some people like to use the color brown, but I like to use the color black. So now we're going to go in with our Morphe lip gloss. This is in the color Boho, and it's just a pink gloss. It's literally like Comet in a gloss form. And we are done, honey. She cute. I think she cute. In the mirror, she cute, but on camera, I don't know. She looks a little weird. I don't know if it's like the lighting is too bright and the black and I don't know, but in person, she cute. Yes, I'm here for this short bob, like Bobby. But thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to follow your girl at Amanda_Galore on Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.